Alright guys, let's go. Let's see, it's always a little bit scary for me nowadays because got a little bit of problems recently with my streams, so the video download was cancelled. What the heck again? Okay, finally I'm live on Twitch, but for some reason I cannot see my stream again. Oh my god. What's going on? Okay, let's see. It seems like everything is fine. On Kick, right? Let me test my messages. Yep. On YouTube as well. And on Twitch. Yeah, I can see my messages, but for some reason I cannot see my my stream. That's a little bit of unfortunate. Okay, let me check this in incognito mode, maybe. Wait a second, Twitch. The video download was cancelled. Wait a second. What's going on here again? With my Twitch. Okay, let me restart the stream. It's unstable. What about now? Okay, now it looks good, right? It should be. That should be good. Let's test. And Kick as well. There we go. There we go. That should be good. Okay, hello guys, I'm sorry, and today I'm a little bit late because I had some work to do today, unfortunately, but I hope you're doing great, and let's go. Let's see what's up. Alright, so yesterday actually I did something here, and I rebuilt my setup for blue chips, basically this train station here. Now it will be loaded. It will be yeah, the loading station is here. It's a little bit up here, so I don't need to push my 4-lane belts, like 4-lane belt to here, right? So it's a little bit of a mess, so I decided to push it here. So we kind of like optimizing my thing a little bit, and also I built this little logic machine with decider combinator, right? When which will be sending signal to this train station and basically activate this train station when I have a lot of resources here at this chest, right? And that's the logic. When we have any resource more than 1.5k, which is very likely that it's loaded, right? Almost every almost everything is loaded here. So, which means that we should send this train here to my train station that has collected all the trash here and recycle it back, right? So it's basically just the final step for all this for this lane, right? And this will provide even more materials for me, right? Or we'll recycle them later. So that's the idea here. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Oh, look at this train, by the way. Just going here. Loading with the scrap, right? And today we're gonna decide what we do with these accumulators, because we need to basically redirect this train from this station, right? Because this station, we're basically slowly depleting these accumulators here, which is not a big deal, right? And we need to switch it to this island, which is dedicated basically for the production of these accumulators. Although we don't have enough batteries yet, because this train is just filled with batteries, right? But we need obviously more of it, right? And we need maybe the second train. I'm not sure how do I do this for supercapacitors though. But for this we don't have enough of blue chips yet. So that's the problem here for now at least, and I think I need to decide what can I do with this. And I don't like this design. It's very ugly, and since I'm gonna provide since I don't need So that's the issue, right? I want to rebuild this here, but I'm not sure how. Something like this would be nice, right? To have this dedicated island to this particular resource, right? Like this one for accumulators. I want the same thing for supercapacitors, but in much larger scale, you know, than this one. But for this scale, I will need a bunch of stuff. Basically all things I produce here. Electrolytes, right? This is easy, like I can just, you know, build a bunch of pipes like this, right? It's not a big deal. Like I did this island, for example, is this design I like, right? This is what I want to build eventually for supercapacitors as well, because look at this. This is just ongoing production of science packs, right? Which is just going pretty good, pretty well. So that's what I want to do for supercapacitors as well, because we obviously need them for the science, right? And now we don't produce them enough, as you can see here. So that's the issue, number one. Number two is I want to make sure that I want to rebuild this thing here, right? This is ugly train for which is basically delivering stone for this recycling facility, right? I just want to I don't know. Maybe we don't need it at all, but I think we kinda need it, right? Because we don't have... Oh, actually, we do have some shortage on stone here. Hmm. Which is interesting because we have like a constant supply of stone, right? From scrap and stuff. But I don't know. Okay, blue chips is by the way, it's going here, right? Yep, that's the train. It's slowly but surely depleting all these blue chips from this particular station, right? Which is basically just the remainings, right? And we just need to wait a little bit. And let's see how's it going in terms of resources, right? Because we're shredding iron gear wheels, and we can see that it's slowly but surely depleting, right? And from 2 million of this iron gear wheels, we're now at the point of having like just 200 of it. So this has been great, by the way. Let me bring music back. There we go. So, alright, next one, I want to make sure that... Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. I cannot place my roboboard here. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna lie. But these are... It don't belong here, obviously. So let me remove those. There we go. Let's see if we can replace this with balancer. Yep. There we go. So this is also a questionable thing, right? Maybe I don't need to build it this way, right? Because obviously I have some free space right here, so maybe it's better for me to just build it straight line like here, right? And yeah, that's it. And this island, semi-island I would say, right, just dedicated to the LDS, and this is a good one. I don't want to change it at all. One thing I want to change though is let's see. Is this thing, right? Because this is providing this machine with copper plates, and we don't have enough copper plates, unfortunately. How can we produce them? We have copper cables though, not too much though, right? So for copper plates we basically need copper ore, right? We don't have it. Here on Fulgora we can just create it from scrap, right? And that's what we do here. We're just collecting scrap here. We producing this copper cables, right? And then we basically recycle them back to the main bus here, from here. So like this, right? So that's what we do. But as far as I can see, we're a little bit stuck here, right? And we don't have enough base. That's a little bit unfortunate, not gonna lie. Yeah, because I can see that those cables here just, they are stuck, right? We need to make sure that everything is... Okay, now we have some time. Oh no, we don't have time. Because there's like constant supply of this scrap, right, and stuff, and we just cannot keep pace. This may be a problem for the time being, but I think I will tackle this a little bit later, right? I don't think I have to deal with this right away. And yeah, let's do the easy part, right? For me, it's easier right now to rebuild this station, right? And this is the easy one. I think the easiest one, I would say, right? And let's rebuild it with all this beautiful logic as well. So, can I put this right here, right? Yeah, look at this. This will be very neat. Here. Like this, right? Just like that, and we have like what, 3, 4 lanes, right? The first lane goes here, the second lane goes here, something like that. Okay. So we can basically redirect it like this, right? But we still need a balancer on the way, so let's do that. So it's unfortunate that we have this belt with this accumulators here, so let me redirect this one. Something like this. Okay. So that should do it, right? We will remove this one and redirect everything to here. So the logic here is the same, exact same one. Right. All we need to do is to rebuild the routes, right? So it should go here. Something like this. No? Some train signals, right? On the way are necessary here. Now you can go and we will rebuild this one, right? And then let's see. It's waiting for its queue, right? Yeah, that's the problem for this thing, that it's stuck here for a while, right? Until we basically... Yeah, that's the next problem I think I need to tackle, right? So now we're unloading the stuff. Alright. There we go. What's wrong? What are we waiting for, my guy? We have train station. Remaining logs, this one. Oh, because it's disabled. I see. Yeah, the logic is broken. So obviously we need to fix this. Okay, but at least the direction is right? And yeah, now we can redirect everything. Oh, no, we can't yet. Wait. I'm way too fast, so... We still need to clean up this belt here. There we go. So that's the issue, right? With this, with my first station. Because all these inserters, they grab stuff from one lane at a time, right? So that's the issue. The main issue. Okay, we can remove this one. Now we can remove everything here. Right, we can remove these. So now all the remaining goes here, right? Which is basically... Wait, where's my train though? Yeah, we can free up all the stuff here. Look at that. Beautiful. And all that here as well. One by one. Just like that. Nice. We can remove these signals, right? Since we don't need them anymore. There we go. Okay, what's going on with the train though? Oh, it's just going back and forth, right? Constantly. Okay, you go here. We'll decide what to do with you a bit later. It's not a big deal. There we go. Okay. So basically we just want to make sure that this is equal to 1, right? And that's it. Send to the train, right? And time passed like 60 seconds or something. That's it. Train cannot find path to destination. Which one? Stop is inaccessible. Wait, what? What? What's wrong with you, my guy? Okay, so now it's way cleaner, right? Which is lovely. Let me, by the way, let me make sure that I do this here. Like this way, right? And this one as well. Just like that. Yeah. That's way better. Also, this one we can rebuild here, right? All the unnecessary part we tend to remove. There we go. Make it when it's nice and clear, you know? Without any unnecessary parts and belts here and there. Oh, really? We have, like... Oh, okay, I see, I see. Now recycling these green belts. That are basically... And we need them a lot, right? So... Yeah. This is a little bit of a mess, right? So I need to rebuild this one as well. And improve the design, obviously. Yeah, could you please guys be a little bit faster? And I want to make sure that you work even faster with this one, right? You will fly it at 825%. Oh my god. The speed will be insane. Come on, come on. Just 2 of these. And there we go. There we go, finally. And yeah, to be honest, let me clear up this mess from here. So that's the signal here, right? So we basically just collecting the contents of this trains here. So let me remove this from here because this is precious for this planet, right? And there we go, we have copper cables here. Maybe we need to collect them, but definitely I want to rebuild this design here. But finally I redesigned the main bus, which is the essential part of this planet, basically. And this is... what I needed to do, like, from the very beginning, right? Just look at this. Now it works flawlessly. Which is a blessing for me. Okay. So this is still collecting blue chips here, right? Do we have... Oh, we already run out of blue chips here. Which is fine, because we can now basically send you there, right? And remove all this from here. We don't need it anymore. So there we go. Right? Okay, let's see. And the train is already came here, which is great. Look at that. Works like magic. Every time. Why did you stop though? Oh, because we have this. Okay. Do we need this one? Kinda. So I have an idea that maybe we can move this filter here to here, right? Since we kinda... We don't need it this way, right? But it's kinda like, I don't know. We can remove this knee here, right? We can remove it. It will be a little bit of optimization, I would say, but not too much though, right? Because since it's like, it's the last one, right? And we don't have this much of this resource, of this LDS, right? And maybe this makes sense. But it's kind of like, it's cool to see all the parts right here, right? So maybe I will leave it as it is for the sake of accuracy, you know? I don't know. I don't know. So obviously I want to make sure that we have as less needs as possible. So I will rebuild this one here. That's for sure. Let's do that now. It's not possible. Okay, so... Do I want to do this though? Not sure yet. I mean, to move the filter up to here. I will have all the space though. Interesting. Huh. Maybe I just... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, it's kind of neat that I have this train here, right? Which goes this way. But maybe I can build the train station right here, right? Wait a second. Maybe I Need to do this, right, instead. So, yeah, I have all these train stations right here, right? At the left part of this island, basically. Maybe that's what I need. But if I do this, I will need to make sure that my LDS from this facility will go to the train station as well, right? So it should go up there. But it will not be... the same as here, right? Because basically... That's curious, though. That's curious. Okay, I thought that I need to focus on the main priorities here, right? Because this is definitely not a priority number 0. Obviously, I can do something like this, right? Just to build train station this way, right? And this will be it, right? And I will get rid of this knee from here, right? And everything will be good. So let's redirect my steel. So I can free up some space here. There we go. Just like that. For some reason it's not that balanced. Maybe I'm rebalancing this here, right? Maybe I don't need to do that. And it's already balanced, right? Maybe that was a mistake. Let's see. This is already full, look at this. So yeah, we have this gap here, right? And we can definitely just build a train station right here. Maybe we can even move this one to this place, right? And build one more right here. For the red circuits right here. Huh. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Although we have a different type of stations, right? I mean, this is 4 wagons. This is for 3 wagons, right? This is 3 wagons as well, and this one for 2 wagons. So 3 wagons is for some sort of recycling, right? Because we recycle our... So look at this. So we recycle our solid fuel, right? Hello, Max Confusion. Hello, hello. How's it going? What's going on here? How's your weekend? So we're basically using this solid fuel and transform it to the rocket fuel, right? And we do not do the same with concrete, because concrete we're basically recycling till the end, right? Till it's gone. So that's the difference here. That's the difference. And the batteries we use to produce accumulators. Like, look at the production, and it's incredible. This one is going very well, right? Just look at this. This is going like crazy. Okay, so basically, I mean, I love how it looks nowadays, right? And if we compare this to the mess that it's like that it used to be, oh my god, this is so much better, so much better. I cannot believe how much better it become eventually. So yeah. And by the way, we still have this one branch here, right, which is empty, and I think I have another one. Oh no, 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 this is 19 mil. This is 20 million of scrap. And this one 26 million of scrap, right? So we can connect maybe one more, right? Just to make sure that we have a lot. Like this one, 38 million. Wow, this is the good one. Okay, let's build. So let's look at our shredders though. It's not clogged, right? Yeah, everything is clean, and yeah, look at this. Look at this freaking shredder right here. It's just shredding stuff. That's what it does. Right? And there we go. The whole train, the entire train of iron gear wheels just shredded into oblivion, basically. That's exactly what we needed there. Okay, let's build a new accumulator stack, right? I think we will need it sooner, rather sooner than later, I would assume. So let's build it. Let's say, I think this place might fit well. Let's do that. There we go. So obviously I don't want to spend my precious foundations here, right? this is good. Don't be so fast, my guys, as usual. There we go. There we go. No. Guys, don't be so quick. Don't build it too quick, please. There we go, no. We don't need those. We don't need those. Like this. This. The entire row here is built on top of these foundations, right? Which is bad. I want to make sure that we have more than enough foundations before we build with it anything, because I need this for volcanoes as well, you know. I don't want to spend it. I want to preserve it as much as I can of these foundations. There we go. That is better. That is better. These three guys, right? Imposters. And I think this is... I think we're all set, right? Yeah. So now we should be a little bit higher. Right, with this stack. Yep. A little bit higher. That's great. And this is my scrap facility for steel plates, right? And this is basically shredding those guys. And look at that. Works like magic as well, right? And we're basically shredding 4 wagons of steel plates every single time, which is fantastic, which is pretty good. So okay, let's see now. What do I do with my green circuits, right? Which is the most precious, I would say, stuff for me here. Well, let me do this, right? I think we have more than... Yeah, we have a bunch of concrete, like 700k here, right? So let's do that. Okay, so concrete, right? 4, 8. Now we will deliver all the concrete here, right? Which is fantastic for us. Alrighty. By the way, I have 3 free space platforms on bench, which is not good, not gonna lie. Okay, so next step for me, I guess the last thing I want to rebuild here, right? And I want to kind of like optimize in a way. It's this one, this thing here, right? And this thing here. Then we will do something about superconductors, right? So this is a good stack, right? And basically I need it. Maybe the same way it goes here, but by the way, is this the only thing I can produce from holmium ore, right? Yeah, only holmium solution. Holmium solution. This is kind of like a stuff that I need constantly, right? So I basically need to create a good buffer, right? Just a like this one, right? Just a huge buffer. And I think I have a bunch of it already. Yeah, almost half of a million of this. Maybe I don't need buffer though. Maybe I don't need it. Because I have more than enough this holmium solution here, right? Maybe this is more than enough for me though. Okay, so I have stone here, right? And I have this holmium ore from here. So basically if I can build this facility somewhere in between, like this, right? This would be great. I just need to redirect those things here, right? Or maybe to build it from one side or from another side. I don't know, like stone from the top and holmium ore from the bottom, right? To place it somewhere in the middle, and this will be it. Maybe I want to remove all these pipes from here first, right? Because it's definitely very annoying. And then also I want to rebuild this train station that collects all the remaining stone and build it right here, right? And build it in a way I built all these things, for example, like this one, right? Yeah, I got the basic idea because I have the facility here, and basically I can rebuild it and I can remove a couple of these lanes, right? A couple of I don't even need to remove this, right? I just need to make sure that these inserters don't withdraw resources from my locomotives. That's basically it, right? And by the way, let's see. Look at that. Wait a second, I have an idea. What if I use filters here? Whitelist. I don't know, I kind of like, I want them to filter out these things first here, and then go with scrap, right? That's what we need, basically. How do I do that? I think I need logic, right? Okay, I will do this a little bit later, guys. I need to take a break for the lunch, so it's lunchtime for me, and thank you very much. It was a very short stream, I know that, but yeah, since I had yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just stuttering. So yeah, since I had a bunch of tasks to do today, it was a short one for me, but I'll see you next time tomorrow with longer stream, way longer, promise. And yeah, have a great weekend. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.